This was football in 2006.
Just because you wear a wig doesn't prove you're a girl.
Okay then.
It is.
Oh, merciful Jesus.
No, this was football in 2006.
By Larson and Eto, a chance, a goal. Barcelona are level. Larson and Belletti, he squeezed it in. 2 goals in 4 minutes has turned it all around for Barcelona.
Futebol por todo o Brasil é na tela da Globo.
Adidas has supplied the balls for the World Cup since 1970, starting in Mexico. Previous match balls by Adidas consisted of 32 panels, while Teamgeist consisted of 14 curved panels. Teamgeist was Adidas' first ball to be thermally bonded instead of stitched, which was technologically aiming for an almost waterproof solution for previous balls getting noticeably heavier when put through weight conditions. Adidas envisioned a ball so-called more round with a more consistent performance regardless of touch. Adidas made thorough durability tests for their new vision. Machinery specifically made for Teamgeist were created to put it to the test, and it prevailed. However, innovation always creates skepticism, and complaints about Teamgeist inevitably arose. Players complained about irregular flight paths and even changes in performance in weight conditions. Of course, Adidas would be no stranger to such complaints with the infamous Jabulani, but that's subject for another day. So I was able to get my hands on Teamgeist Red, variation introduced in the 2006 Club World Cup. I'm not making any scientific analysis about this ball. I'm just taking a nostalgic trip with the ball superstars used in our screens entering the HD era while we grew up. This is Teamgeist Red, 13 years later. Hey guys, sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me for the wind. I don't have my microphone on me, but I want to talk about this Adidas Teamgeist. So, this ball, as you can tell by title, or I guess if you've been a fan of the game for a while, this ball is 13 years old. It's half my age. I just turned 23, basically half my age, a couple of days ago. So, cool story about this. This is an official match ball. It is FIFA approved, and it's really old. And the story about this is that my brother got it for $5. Somebody on Craigslist, I believe in Denver, was trying to just get rid of a bunch of stuff. I guess they were moving out or something, and they just put a bunch of soccer stuff for sale. And my brother was like, "Hey, how much for that ball?" And the guy was like, $5. So this ball has actually been around our brotherhood, I guess, with my brother for a couple years now. But he was actually able to lend it to me. He hasn't been in town for a while, so he was again living in Colorado. This is El Paso, and he moved out to Virginia, and we ended up having a wedding with one of my cousins. And I told him, "Hey, can you take the ball? Because I really want to make a video about it, and hopefully you don't have a big deal with it. Because again, this is a $300 ball, and hopefully I don't do anything bad to it, as in like rip it or break it or anything like that today." even after 13 years, this ball is just crazy. Still performs even by today's standards. I know I'm not one much to, you know, really play on like $300 balls or any match level type balls for at least for this YouTube channel, but I have played with some before, and this probably being the oldest. So crazy, you know? FIFA approved, everything. I put it through a beating today, so you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you guys want to know more about it. If you have any questions, it's still holding up. You know, it's been 13 years since this was made, so pretty spot on. Bunch of scrapes and stuff, so you know, sue me, I guess. Don't, but you know.